وكان يأمر أهله بالصلاة والزكاة.
The historical scholarship indigenous to West Africa was closely associated with the Islamic sciences, including history and geography, which flourished in such places as Timbuktu for centuries before 1800. The importance of history was displayed in such writings as Abdurrahman as-Sadi's Tarikh al-Sudan, History of the Sudan, and Tarikh al-Fattash fi Akhbar al-Buldan wal-Juyush wal-Akabir al-Nas, the chronicle of the researcher into the history of the countries, the armies, and the principal personalities. Subscribe on Tarihi channel for more interesting and educative videos on African history. The legal tradition was also historical in orientation because of the practice of citing previous fatwa in issuing opinions on contemporary legal questions. The intellectual tradition of quoting the Quran and the Hadith privileged historically documented chains of authority in the construction of arguments and establishing legitimacy. Among Muslims, there was the scholarly tradition of Isnad, which traced an individual's intellectual and religious pedigree with reference to one's teachers and in turn their teachers. The identification with a chain of authority that was historically established, specialization and knowledge of a specific curriculum. The Ibadi scholarship in the Mzab, various Saharan oases and other Berber enclaves sustained a learned tradition that was autonomous from Sunni orthodoxy, but nonetheless committed to an equally intellectual discipline. In addition, the consolidation of Qadiriyya Tariqa in Morocco and then elsewhere spread a system of education that enhanced this appreciation of history. In fact, local scholars in West Africa, Ethiopia, and elsewhere were writing histories and documenting history well before the rise of Europe to global prominence after the 16th century. There are extensive written sources from the 15th century and continuing into the 19th century before European exploration or imperial conquest. This is not only in Muslim areas where writing in Arabic was common and Islamic scholarship flourished, but conceptions of history were also well developed elsewhere, as with the literate Amharic culture in Ethiopia and at various enclaves where Christians were to be found. In West Africa in particular, there was a literate class of Muslim scholars, some of whom wrote about their history that extends back to the period between the 11th and the 14th centuries and the Muslim states of Ghana and the Almoravitan conquest of the Maghreb and Andalusia. The forms of oral tradition that had survived also enabled a reconstruction of how history was conceptualized in a mythological form that was indigenous and that can be documented to have been important alongside the literary tradition. In addition to the literary tradition, there were professional sages known as griots who staged performances that were historical in both content and intent, and that were closely tied to the political leadership of the Muslim state, especially the Mali Empire. The Timbuktu repository at the Ahmed Baba Center alone includes more than 15,000 manuscripts dating to the period before the 7th century. Similar collections that pertain to sub-Saharan Africa are to be found in Morocco, the Mzab, and other parts of Algeria, Libya, Egypt, the Nilotic Sudan, and the Hijaz. There are similar important private and public archives in other places such as Sokoto, Agadez, and the major Saharan oases. The range of subjects that were studied in West Africa over several hundred years before 1900 included Quranic studies, recitation or tilawa, exegesis, tafsir, Arabic language, which included lexicons, lexicology, morphology, sarf, syntax, which is nahaw, rhetoric, balaga, and prosody, and studies of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, included his biography, devotional poetry, and hadith, and by extension history. Other areas of concentration included theology, usuluddin, mysticism, which is tasawwuf, and law, fiqh. Study of law included sources, schools, didactic texts, legal precepts, legal cases and opinions. While the concern here is with historical reconstruction and historical perspective, the focus of Islamic scholarship on the life and times of the Prophet, on language and religious themes, establishes a context for understanding the purpose of history, which essentially was to inform the political, scholarly and spiritual elite in West Africa. The legal tradition following the Maliki school of jurisprudence placed West Africa in the dominant legal tradition within Islam, along with the Maghreb and Andalusia, in which the importance of precedents in law was fundamental. The issuance of fatwa, or legal opinions, required an appreciation of historical tradition, since reference to earlier legal opinions was essential in order to establish authority.